As a multiracial woman brought up in a predominantly black household who is blessed to be now raising boys of color, I cannot be silent on a conversation that by no trace of their own involves them. The weekend was the talk. A talk we have had many times before and yet has never been a conversation paused, but is sadly one that has been repeated. We always noted, myself and JJ, if God blessed us to bring children into the world, which he did, and I am so thankful for, in Cameron, Luca, Kylan and Xavier, that their identity would be firm in faith and culture, that their feet would be rooted in their mixture and their foundation would never be swayed. My children are multiracial. My husband is black. My grandfather is black. I have black men in my life who hold value to me, and melanin adorns every single one of them. Our boys are aware their journey at school, college, work may be different to Tommy. They may get followed around the shop in every direction they walk by security. That Mabel may hold her bag that extra bit tighter. That police may stop them twice in a day for looking suspicious. And they also know how to refuse this to be their narrative. The weekend was a time of relearning, re-educating and reflection, connecting us to pray, hear and understand the boys' feelings and opinions to the Black Lives Matter movement, protests and injustices that are happening. The questions they asked were astounding and the compassion even more. In closing of our discussion, we posed to our sons a question. If we don't stand up, then who will? And the answer was shouted out by Kylan, who is age 6. And you know what he replied? God. This right here explains, just as a person is taught hate, they can be taught love. And it shows that love is what we have to share by the continuous spread of awareness, education, solidarity, hope, and change. Representation, it matters.
Well, I don't wake up every day thinking, wow, I'm black, let's start the day. It's just kind of, I'm just me growing up. I'm aware that I'm black. I mean, you grow up, you have many little flags that remind you of certain discriminations and prejudices of society. But I don't let that be my identity.
Encamped, surrounded, the man is far too tired and weary. How can one simply venture in thy land, but because the colour of his skin is the shade of the sun when setting in the evening, or as dark as the night sky, we are classed suspect.